So Sarah, what were your thoughts on last night's finale, and who were you hoping to see win the game?
I was Team John and Netta, so really I just wanted to see those two in the final two. I was Team Queen Netta, so it was sad to see her get evicted, but I'm so happy for John. He's so deserving of it.
Yeah.
For Arlie next. So you mentioned several times that you were fine with letting Sabrina think that she was the mastermind early on, so you thought that it would come back to bite her. So when you were thinking that, did you have a feeling that she'd have any chance of getting to the end?
I didn't ever rule it out because sometimes I knew she was never really viewed as the mastermind by anyone, and people get dragged to the end of this game all the time because people think they can beat them, and that's what happened with Sabrina. So it doesn't baffle me at all. It's a brilliant strategy. The second I left the house, I knew Sabrina had 20 grand in her pocket.
Okay, Sarah, we saw on the show that you were getting quite frustrated with Sabrina. So what are your thoughts on her now that you've been able to watch the show and the live feeds?
So I stayed away from the live feeds, although Twitter kept me updated on the Sarah bashing that's going on. And although it's hard when you hear stuff like that, obviously, but I'm going to try really hard. I know how hard it is inside this house. I said things I regret, I behaved in ways I regret, and so I'm going to try to put that in the forefront of my mind going forward.
Next one's for Arlie. Is there anything that happened in the jury house that you could fill us in on? Something interesting that we might not know about?
No, nothing interesting happened in the jury house. We just hung out a lot, had some drinks, ate some food, watched movies, nothing crazy.
Was there any gameplay going on?
I feel like that might not be real.
What?
I agree.
Oh, it's real as can be.
I don't know, I trusted you really good, boy. And now I don't know what comes out of your mouth.
That's so funny, you guys are crazy.
No gameplay or campaigning going on?
Yeah, the gameplay never stopped for me until the game was over. Nothing too savage though, I just wanted to make sure that I was in a pretty position if for any crazy reason I went back into the house. I really didn't think I was going to, but just in case I wanted to make sure everyone loved me. But we also just formed really great, real bonds that, and so yeah, I was also positioning the game the way I wanted it to, because I really wanted to see John or Netta win, depending on how the rest of the game went. So I just made that vocal that it would be very stupid if Sabrina got votes because she didn't deserve them.
Yeah. Sarah, you were quite close with both Arlie and John, so how tough was it when they both turned on you?
That was a sad moment, but you know what? The fact that I love them so much, I think that made it easier because I was able to forgive them quickly. I knew that outside of this house we were going to be friends for life, and you know, see, look, my own.
As for Arlie, John turned on you. So had he not nominated you and you went on to win the next HOH, who would you have been after, and how long before you would have went after John himself?
I would have gotten Netta out the next HOH if I won it. I would have made sure that I would have had the votes to do it, and I would have got her gone, and I would have got John out 5th. I always said if I could wave my magic wand, I'd get him out 5th place, because any sooner than that, and I feel like I would have been a huge solo target, and I didn't have the strong bonds with the sloppy seconds like John did, so him getting me out, he had a little bit of backup, but if I got him out 7th or 6th, I would have been in rough shape to get to the end.
Do you guys have any regrets about not sticking to the first 5 longer?
Well, I stuck to it as much as I could. I did think I was in the plan B, but honestly, I don't have any regrets. I don't. I think everything happened the way it was supposed to. I feel honestly so lucky. I mean, look at whose arms are wrapped around me right now. How lucky am I? So, honestly, no regrets. I
don't have any regrets either. I thought the first 5 was a soft alliance. They had no strategy. They were decent in physical competitions, and that's about all they could do. So I always knew that they were going to fail miserably.
Another one for Arlie. So you were quite aware of the importance of Canada in this game. So how much did you tailor your gameplay towards that?
I did tailor my gameplay a lot towards that, but I was kind of doing that even before I knew that Canada had that much of an impact, because I'm a game player, I'm a super fan, and I like it when players do that, and I did what I like watching. So I was playing up for the audience and playing up for the fans and trying to be entertaining, and it was just a crazy fun run. I put a big target on myself, but I didn't want to just lay low the whole game. It would have been honestly kind of easy to do that, but it wouldn't have been that entertaining, and I want future opportunities from this. I want other reality TV shows. I want to get back on All Stars, so that's why I did what I did.
And lastly, for both of you, what was your favorite part of the entire experience?
I mean, I loved the Kenny coming out to Full House moment. To me, you know, I've said it in other interviews, but to me that was just everybody showing just how amazing our generation is, how amazing this country is, with loving and accepting each other. And it was the one true moment that I can say in this house, the game dropped completely for everyone for a small period of time, and that's the moment I'll remember.
See, for me it's not one specific moment. I always kind of cheap out on this question, but I feel like I always answer with the experience of playing the game I've loved my whole life, and I know it's just that far surpasses any one moment. Every morning I woke up, I was like a kid on Christmas morning. Every night I went to bed, it was Christmas Eve. It was the best time of my life playing this game.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.